friend.
Hello.
How are you?
How are you?
I got over eager and started the timer before it was 8 o'clock, but I think we're all okay.
It's okay. It was 8 before the timer was up, so we're okay.
She's like, we still had 30 seconds. I was like, listen, it's fine.
It's fine.
How's everybody doing? How was your weekend?
The weekend was good. Went to my first ever hockey game. Saw some fights.
How'd you enjoy it?
It was cold.
It was cold.
But I enjoyed it. Had a good time.
It was cold. She was like, that was the first sport I enjoyed.
Yeah. I've been to a lot of sporting events, but I had never really cared. I actually cared. I was like rooting for a team.
I love hockey. I had season tickets for years and years and years and years. But my friend's son goes to college out by us and plays hockey. So we went to his college hockey game. And I was like, it's probably going to be like pretty boring. There's probably not going to be any fights. It's probably going to be like, I was like, it's the best part of hockey, and there probably won't be fights because it's like
not it's college kids.
It's college kids.
There was fights.
There was fights.
Plenty of fights.
And then the game ended, and the whole team attacked one person.
He deserved it.
He deserved it. He deserved it.
I was like, as an outsider and someone that doesn't know anything about the sport, even I can see that he kind of deserved that. So
you're like, I don't even know the rules, and I know that that's not okay. I was like, it wasn't.
No, he was the bully, so he deserved it.
Yep. Anyway, what else did we do?
We got new shelves for our walls, like wall shelves, not bookshelves. And put up some crystals and decorations and things above our TV.
We hung pictures downstairs.
We hung pictures downstairs in our office dining room. Our at-home workstations, I should say.
Yep. We both have freshly laundered beds.
Yes, we went to a laundromat so I could wash my blanket.
They're big. They're big. And then we crocheted. Have I written at all this weekend, my friends? No, we have not. But I'm going to write tonight. I can take a break from crochet. I did not need another hobby that was going to keep me from writing. Didn't, but
something about yarn hobbies that are so rewarding though.
Yeah.
Creating things out of just like pieces of yarn is so much fun.
You know what it is too? Is I find it very hard to do crafts or hobbies and still feel like I'm being productive. And while doing yarn crafts, I can still be doing other things. So I feel like I'm maximizing my time. And for some reason, that's very important to me.
Yeah, I mean, we've been watching TV shows right now, but I have regularly before listened to audiobooks and stuff like that while I'm crocheting.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Let us know what you're working on tonight. Hello, Kelly. Well, I have to pick up the kiddos, so I'm going to be late. Good luck. Drive safe. Greetings. Hello, friendo.
Hello.
Hi. What's that old joke? When it's, I went to a fight and a hockey game broke out. Yeah. It was relatively calm for the majority of the game. But
although I will say it was funny because one of the players' like grandmother was sitting next to me and she was like, "Oh, number 9, too surprised." And then she'd be like, "Hit him. Oh, you should have hit him harder." And I was just laughing. It was so much fun.
Yeah. That's the grandmother of the kid that I was there for. She's like, you could have hit him harder. I'm going to read. I'm glad we agree on the best part of hockey. It was fun. It had been a minute since I've been to a hockey game. I actually really enjoyed myself too. I have 73 pages left of my book. Hopefully they are 73 great pages.
Let's count the ways.
One of my other hobbies. I don't do a ton of them anymore. I used to cross stitch so much. I do diamond painting during the pandemic. and then that kind of tapered off. And then now I'm crocheting, which who knew that was going to be something that I did. But I do. They're usually like crafty things. Like I like making
Also,
stuff.
putting together book nooks has become a recent hobby.
Book nooks, which I just got another 4th book nook.
I got my first book nook.
Yours is adorable. Mine is going to be a nightmare.
Mine is Interstellar, and it's like the space guy like reaching through like a book shelf to a girl, and it's gonna go on my sci-fi shelf. It's gonna be nice.
It's going to be really awesome. I picked up a really cheap one, and I should have known better because it was very affordable. And it's just bare pieces of wood that I then have to paste like decorative paper onto. It's going to be a hot mess. I don't have high hopes, but it's all right. But yeah, I used to do like make miniatures with my father for his like train set. I like making stuff.
Yeah, and as far as me, I've diamond painted. I never cross stitched. I've never done that, but I have done crochet for years, and I'm learning how to knit. I'm almost done with this project. I'll finish it tonight. It's a beginner's, I think I talked about it last week, a beginner's stitch scarf. And this is the end of the scarf. So I'm almost done. Oh, I'm so excited.
Getting there. You're getting there.
Reading and writing obviously are hobbies as well, but although writing is more of a career aspiration and a hobby.
Yeah.
I can't think of any others right now, but
Crystal collecting.
Crystal collecting, spending money on
that's just a way of life.
Everything.
That's not a hobby. That's a way of life. Collecting earth candy. For the first sprint, I plan on working on my horror short story. I'm not sure about the second sprint. That's fine. We can figure it out as we go. Weren't you into makeup for a while? Yes. I did have the separate channel for makeup still exists. I actually went back and watched a couple videos recently, and it's so cringy for me. It's so cringy for me. I have not put any videos up there for a very long time, but I did have a second YouTube channel that I started right about the same time as this channel for makeup. I still love makeup, but like casually.
I went pretty hard on makeup for a while too.
I haven't seen y'all for multiple weeks. I know. We keep saying we're here, and you keep saying I'm trying not to die, which is valid.
We don't want you to die.
But we haven't gone anywhere. We're here.
We are here. Except for Saturday. We have plans.
Except for Saturday, when I'm going to my nephew's birthday party. This is my nephew's birthday party together, but separate. When my kids were tiny, I made handmade quilts. Oh, now I have a hankering to learn how to sew clothes.
I don't think that's true. I think that with YouTube nowadays, you could pretty much learn how to do anything. So I think that if you had like a good setup and a good teacher on YouTube, I think you could do amazing and make your own clothes. And
you totally do it.
I never have wanted to make my own clothes unless it's knitting or crocheting. Other than that, I don't want to sew.
No.
I'm not good at sewing. I don't want to sew.
I'm not good at it. I don't want to. My mom was great at sewing. She had like this really awesome sewing machine. We bought her a new one not long ago. It's never something I picked up. It scares me. My intrusive thoughts don't do well with sewing machines.
My mom was a really good sewer. She had a nice sewing machine that my grandmother had bought her. And she was, I don't know if anybody knows much about my mom, but she was on dialysis for years. And they have this form of dialysis called peritoneal, where they put this like tube that comes out of your stomach, and you have to like keep it close to your body. So she actually invented these like dialysis, like stretchy belts with pockets inside of them that you could wear to hold it. Because anything else that they had at the time was like Velcro and like hard and hot, and like she hated it. So she actually invented them, and sent a thing for like a patent and then like sold them to a bunch of people at her dialysis center for years and sewed them herself. And she had a little side business with them for a
Yeah.
while. She was great at sewing. She made me a couple of like capes and stuff for
Mhm.
Halloween and all that. So I did not get the sewing gene.
I did not either. We, for years and years and years and years, we never bought Halloween costumes. My mom made all of our Halloween costumes.
Yeah, I never bought one as ever as a kid.
No, my giant
No.
Care Bear costume, my strawberry shortcake, like she made everything, which was cool. She liked doing it. I can't do it. I made it
Welcome
home.
back.
Now trying to get the computer up. Good job. We haven't started a sprint yet, so you're good. I don't sew either. I always tell my friends who sew that I am not entirely sure which end of the needle goes where. One side will always end up in my finger. And sewing machines in general just scare me. Seen a couple of patients who also have those. Wouldn't it be wild if they were from your grandmother? From her mom.
My mom, yeah, but I
Yeah.
doubt it. I doubt it. Unless they're in Texas. I mean, I don't think it got much further in her dialysis center.
Her little place that she went.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's pretty cool.
But yeah, she just made it out of this like, it was almost like a stretchy swimsuit material so that it stayed kind of like tight up against your body, but was really flexible
Yeah.
and could breathe. And, you know, just the ones that they were trying to sell her at the dialysis center, she was like, I can't wear that.
I don't want that. I had to learn to sew in middle school. I did too.
My school did not make us learn how to do any of the home ec stuff.
No?
No.
I sewed a locker organizer and a pillow and a cooking apron. And they were all fine, but it was not something I took joy in.
It's okay.
It's okay. But we are going to get into a sprint. I am going to write words. And Amber's going to finish up her knitting or continue her knitting.
I'm gonna finish it. Maybe not in one sprint.
That's what I'm
gonna
saying.
finish it.
You're going to, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm gonna finish it.
I'm gonna finish it. I did the exact same projects. I feel like those were like the staples. But yeah.
No, when I was in high school, they had switched over from like Future Homemakers of America and like the home ec stuff, and they switched to Future Career and Community Leaders. So we had a lot of things on how to like do write resumes and interview and stuff like that. We didn't have anything about like home economics, which I wish we would have. I would have loved to cook and sew and do all those things.
Yeah. We had cooking, we had sewing.
Yeah, we didn't get to do any of that.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
I'm sorry.
I was like, but I wanna.
I made boxer shorts in junior high. It's my only sewing project. Did all those things in the same class. Yeah, same.
Yeah, I mean, I can watch like Project Runway and feel like I could do it, but I know I can't.
I'm sure with enough like time and effort and like, but I don't have that in me. I don't have the want in me to do those things.
No.
So that's all right. All right, friends, are we ready for our first sprint?
Yep.
Yes. All right. Well, then I got something in my eye hole.
Oh no.
Oh no. Let's see what we got. Hello. We are just starting our first sprint. Hello, hello, hello. Made it just in time. We're going to do our first 45-minute sprint, see what we can get done, and touch base in 45.
Good luck, everyone.
Hello, friends.
He's back.
Here we are. How did everybody do?
Okay, good. I knitted. I had 1 inch.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see where I am now. I can't eyeball measurements to save my life.
No, nor can I.
Now I have 3.5.
All right. I had 0 words. Now I have 943. That's how I did. Let us know how you did. Here. Let's see. Head up and see what everybody's doing. Amal is listening to Lie to Me. Better Nice, chapter 27, and reading Your Fault. Crushing the multi-book reads. The biggest thing I remember sewing classes is don't be like that kid who sewed their finger. Ow. I don't even know how they did that, which is why I'm afraid of sewing machines, which I know it would be very difficult to actually get your finger underneath that thing, but no thank you. Resulted in quality pencil cases I'm still using 30 years later. That's amazing. Crushed it. Sorry, my cat says hi. I was like, I don't know what to make of that, but I'm gonna let it stay there. But hello, kitty. I'm Cammy. She's Panda. She's the actual boss of my life and oversees everything. Well, hello, Cammy. I have a very fussy cat too. She thinks she rules everything. So I get it. Welcome to the sprints. Gibbs, one of my good friends. Mm-mm.
No.
Nope. Mm-mm. Can't handle that. Upgraded my sewing area to include a serger last summer. So that's about the only thing I don't know what that is, but if you're afraid of it, that sounds scary. Looks so meditative.
Well, it is actually a little bit. It's so it is really relaxing when you know what you're doing. The learning process at the beginning frustrating. How many times did I cry? At least twice.
I haven't cried yet crocheting, but I did throw a hissy fit at the very beginning. I think I held the yarn and the hook for like a second and I went, I'm done. So mad immediately.
And I was like, okay, so we need to come up with a better way to say it. Okay. Obviously you don't know the terms. That's fine.
I was like, I don't know the terms. I don't know what that means. And I don't like feeling stupid, so I'm done. But I stuck with it. I'm now doing things.
A scarf is a good thing to start with because it's not a why. You can like make progress more quickly. Like I have like quite a large scarf happening here.
Mm-hmm.
So shouldn't throw the needles down like that. I have a whole stopper.
From falling off.
Mm-hmm.
I only got 187 words because I was very distracted. That's still 187 words. Good job. I got 201 words written. Very good. I watched some YouTube videos and had a grilled cheese and chicken noodle soup.
That sounds yummy.
It sounds amazing. I have 31 pages
Almost
left to
there.
read. You're so close. It's the thing that locks the fabric. It cuts off fabric as you sew.
I don't want anything that's going to be cutting while I'm doing it.
I don't like anything that says blades. I don't like anything that says blades. I cut myself so severely on literally everything. I have cut myself so deeply. How many times since getting here?
At least 2-3 times?
At least. Where I was like, that should have been stitches. The first time. I was like, maybe that should have been stitches. This last time was not quite as bad, but like I cut myself an inordinate amount of times. on
I
everything.
mean, I have a Band-Aid currently on my finger because I just cut myself today.
Yeah. So I don't need to give myself reasons to maybe cut myself more. I don't. Annotating slowed me down. Yeah, I know, but you know what? There's something beautiful about that. I love annotating, and I like that it slows me down sometimes. My grandma tried to teach me to knit 4 times, failed each time, and I just switched to plastic needles. Plastic needlepoint, like embroidery, but with plastic. All right. I did cross stitch for years and years and years, and then stopped doing cross stitch, and then did diamond painting, and now I'm doing crochet, which I've managed to do an otter, little tail,
He's so cute.
little otter. He's a little drawn. He's a little crooked, but
But
like
when they're imperfect,
it's
they're cuter.
fine. It's fine. He's cute, you know. And then I've got the beginnings of one side of a pillowcase, you know. I'm gonna make a pillowcase for my bed, for like one of the decorative square pillows. So I'm making that. That's the pillowcase is my third project. The other one was little tiny hanging flower pots. So
Which are all out of reach.
all of them are. Oh no, this one is little sunflowers in a little pot that hangs. It's cute. It's not cute, but that's how I started. That's where I'm at. Oh no, it's not gonna go back. Son of a bitch. Anyway, I'm not mad at myself, given the fact that I just started not long ago, and I'm doing good. Let's see. That does sound awesome. Yeah, you can't go wrong with grilled cheese and soup. Thank you. I like my otter. His tail is actually sturdy enough that he stands, which I appreciate. Very cute.
He is very cute.
I love otters. I ought to give you my heart. I always love otters. Thank you. Give a nice finished seam. I'm sure they do, but are unforgiving.
Yeah, it was harder for me to learn to knit because I'm left-handed too. So I have to do mirror knitting, which there's not a lot of videos about. So I've had to figure it out as I go a little bit.
Yeah. But for that being your first knitting project, she'd done little scraps to try, before that, but she's done really well. My adult sewing projects have been hand sewing hems on tarot card cloths. Very nice. Sounds very pretty. I'm currently in my sandwich era. I got bacon to make
It
BLTs
sounds
for
really
dinner
good,
tomorrow.
actually. I haven't had a good BLT in a minute.
My issue is that there's too
You
much
don't like
tea.
the B or the L. No, you don't like the T. So
like
you just can't eat an L.
I could make a turkey bacon.
A TBL.
But I don't want bacon, lettuce, and mayo. I can't do tomato. I can't do it. I can't. Plenty of books to pick for my next read. I'm sure you do, don't we all? I'm a lefty too. That's why the knitting projects failed.
Yeah,
it was tough for her. I've had to watch her really have to work a lot harder to find different patterns and people to help her learn. It also didn't help. You were so good about trying to help me learn being different handed. When I was learning crochet, she was
I had to sometimes do it myself to see which way I went in and stuff, and then try to reverse it to make sure you're doing it the right way.
She would take it. She's like, "Well, it looks like this," and I'm like, "Yeah, but now the stitch is backwards. Now it's the wrong way." When I take it back, I was like, "Damn it! It's so much harder than it needs to be." Yeah, I don't eat regular bacon, so turkey bacon is the way to go. Yeah, I can't. I'm with you.
I love.
Yeah,
This is gonna sound so gross. The texture that makes this beautiful cold tomato slices with mayo and bread together is magical.
Oh, God. Viscerally upset me. That was an
And
involuntary.
not even Miracle Whip, which I do prefer. I mean mayo, like regular mayo with cold tomatoes sliced up on bread.
Do you know how soft that feels in my imagination? It just feels. Oh my god, I can't. I can't. Oh,
Especially when you put some like crisp lettuce in there and then some crunchy bacon. It's oh good. It's like a little. It's a party in your.
I understand it in theory. My family loves tomatoes. I'm like the only person that doesn't like tomatoes, so I get it. But just the idea of it. Oh, my sister used to like eat them like apples. She used to like just go out into the garden and just house them. Ugh. Ugh. I can't. I can't handle it. Hello. There is another sprint coming up. You have not missed it. We do 245s. So we just did the first one. We're getting into the second one shortly. I'm also a lefty. So maybe Amber needs to make some knitting videos. Honestly, she should.
Yeah, I'd have to get much better first.
I have 16 books to read, and most of them are part of a series.
I understand. Same.
No mayo for me. I'm allergic. You're allergic to so many things.
No.
But I do love BLTs with no mayo. I'm with you, Carrie. I'm with you. I always toast the bread. Yeah. Toast with mayo and a fresh garden tomato. Good salt.
Like there's something about like cold, straight out of the fridge tomatoes that you slice up and put in a sandwich. It's magical. Sometimes it just depends on what mood I'm in. If I want it more crunchy, then I'll toast it. If I want that softness of the bread, then I don't. Julie sometimes looks at me like I'm crazy because I don't toast bread as nearly as often as she does.
I find it very difficult to eat bread untoasted.
Oh, I legitimately will be like on the couch watching a movie, and she'll get up to go to the. And you need anything? And I'm like, can you bring me 2 pieces of bread?
I was like, she's like, just 2 pieces of bread. And I'm like, yes, I can. And I will. But what?
I will take off the edge, eat the edge, and then like ball up the middle, and then like eat it like a dough ball.
I looked over and she was like, I was like, when did you get like a mozzarella, like a string cheese? She was like, it's not. She just took her fist and just owned a piece of white bread until it was a tube, and then just went to town on it. And I was like, whatever makes you happy. You do you. I could never.
It's true.
The textures are right. Yeah. Well, I'm not that sensitive about it, but you don't want to make tuna melt. Don't use mayo. Yeah. I have a friend that makes it with like oil. Agreed. It's also odd.
They don't have to go in the fridge, but they're amazing in the fridge. It firms them up a little bit.
Yeah.
So the texture is not as like slippery.
Sparked in the toaster.
Okay.
My goodness.
I have toasted Wonder Bread many a times. It has never sparked.
No. Oh god, that just makes me. I have no words. I don't have many texture issues, but that is one of them. We have found it. We have found the texture that just.
I never realized that it was a weird thing because I'd always done it as a kid because we would have ingredients. We didn't, and I wouldn't want to. I was a kid. I didn't want to make a sandwich, and I didn't want to bug my mom. So I would just eat bread, and I have actually been known to make bread, just Miracle Whip, and then bread, and that's it. Nothing else on it. Just mayo sandwich.
Crushing it. I think the fridge ruins a tomato.
I like it both ways. Who's surprised? Nobody.
Yeah, we were just super unlucky. Yeah. There you go. Make my own bread.
Oh man, fresh baked bread. So good.
So good. So good.
But I also do like a crunchy bread. Like I like a good sourdough that's been toasted. You know, I like all bread. I am not a bread snob. Give me bread.
Just give me the carbs.
Just give me carbs.
All right, friends, are we ready for another 45-minute sprint?
Yep.
I have words that need writing.
I'm glad it's working for you.
Yeah, I am too.
All right.
Here we go.
Good luck not feeling grossed out after all the textural issues. Sorry about that. Good luck.
Hello, friends.
Hello. I have to finish this row, so I'm gonna talk while knitting.
That's fine. Amber is finishing her row of knitting. I finished. What am I at? I'm at 1,722 words, so I got about 800-ish. 800-ish words.
Nice.
Yeah, we're good. It's not bad. Words are fantastic. Things are moving. This book actually has not been difficult. It took me a while to write the outline. Actual drafting has been going really smooth. I don't know why I'm not doing it more often. I
feel the same way about mine. Every time I actually do work on it, I'm like, this is coming really easy. This is like not hard. Why am I not doing it more?
I'm not prioritizing it the way that I should be, which is disappointing to me. But I'm also giving myself a little bit of grace. I'm learning a new hobby, and I'm sure that it will die off eventually, or at least slow. But my goal was
slow, painful death.
Slow, painful death. My goal was to get this book done before spring, which is exactly a week from now. So, not a week, a month. Jesus. It's a month from now. But February is a short month, even if it's a long 1 day longer. So, I gotta get it going. How'd everybody else do?
I hit my 6 inches. Now I just have to bind off and add tassels and then like sew in the ends. A couple of ends I have. And I don't have many.
Yeah.
Mostly just use this was a big thing of yarn. Now it's just nothing hardly, but
tiny little thing. Almost done. Almost done. All right, let's go. What?
Somebody say you freaked me out when you said spring is next week.
I freaked myself out. I meant next month, week, whatever. Kind of knows. Maybe taking breaks.
We don't know because Julie's cat hates the laser pointer.
She's so scared of it, so that is not something that I need to worry about. But yeah, I don't know how you're holding it, but calm down. I'm way too distracted to write. I think I'm going to head to bed and try again in the morning. I got about 1,200 words today, and I am taking that for a win. Good night, everybody. I'm sure you're already gone, Stacey, but I think 1,200 words is very respectful.
I think that's great.
And I think you're doing good. So hopefully tomorrow is a better day for you. Finish my book. Now reading Amulet Book 3. I'm so glad you're done. I got ice cream and watched more YouTubes. What kind of ice cream? What kind? Got a lot of progress in my revisions. 8 chocolate almond caramels, and Julie just freaked me out when she said it was next week. I know. I'm sorry. We just got snow. It's not that close. Maybe the reason why the books are writing easy is because you're not making yourself write more often. Potentially. I don't know. Every time I do it, it's absolutely fine, and I'm excited, and I'm happy to be in their heads. And then I just go, you know what else could be fun? Watching stupid TV shows while I crochet. That would be great, because I can't casually do other things while writing other than listen to music. So priorities. I made plans to go over to my aunt's house tomorrow for my birthday. Then I got 147 words. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. It's just vanilla with fudge swirls.
Hey, fudge is great on vanilla ice cream. Don't knock it.
Keychain laser pointer, the circumference of the dot marker. The button takes force. Maybe get a gentler laser. Or see if the cat is interested in other toys that aren't laser pointers to give yourself a break. I bought one. My cat is a rescue cat. She's a senior rescue. And so I didn't know what she liked to play with. And I bought one and I tried it. She freaked the heck out. And I was like,
yeah, she flips out.
I was like, okay, so not that. And then I was like, well, maybe it's just because she's a senior cat trying to get used to like a new house, and that's nerve-wracking. So waited until we got here and she got settled and she was happy and she was comfortable and tried it again. She freaked the hell out again. I was like, nope, she doesn't like them.
She does not like it.
She is not a fan.
But my only advice would be maybe get a laser pointer that you don't have to push the button. It just turns on.
Yeah, I have one that's just like you just flip the switch. I got one that has like a regular laser and like one that's like a mouse and one that's a butterfly. So you can like make the laser mouse run around. She hates it.
She likes to play with mice, so it's a good shot.
Yeah.
It was a good choice to try.
It's because the mice have catnip in them and she's addicted. It is, but I really wanted some peanut butter. I have a weird obsession with peanut butter and ice cream. I don't like the texture. The texture of the peanut butter that is in ice cream is not okay with me.
Yeah, we're learning a lot about your textural things today.
I just didn't realize it, but apparently I'm very sensitive to textures and noises.
Yeah, Julie has a bit of misophonia.
Simple and delicious. Glad that the Amulets series is a graphic novel series. Yes. I'm glad you're enjoying it. You're very welcome. I hope it's a fantastic birthday. Because of the hand pain, I hid the pointer for 6 months, then on a whim, brought it out 4 nights ago. It's addicted. A local ice cream shop that has a flavor with vanilla ice cream, chocolate fudge, and peanut butter. It's called Heaven.
I just don't like peanut butter on ice cream at all.
No.
It's not even a texture thing. I don't like peanut butter enough to want it in ice cream, I guess. I don't know.
That's fair. Mouthfeel with food is a thing. It is. I have a recipe for homemade ice cream that's vanilla with Oreos and peanut butter. You had me until the peanut butter.
I love Oreo and like cookies and cream, like vanilla with like Oreos in it is my favorite ice cream.
I do enjoy it. I like the reverse peanut butter cups.
Reverse?
The base is peanut butter, and then it's got chocolate chunks in it.
Gotcha. I forgot we were talking about ice cream.
Yep, it was still ice cream. Yep, it was still ice cream. Friends, I have scheduled all of March's sprints. So you can go set your notifications for all of March. They are all there every Sunday. And you can just, make sure you don't miss any by setting your little notifications, subscribing to the channel, sticking around for a little bit. I think we're going to wrap it up here. I still have other things I need to get done before I go to bed tonight that aren't even crocheting. There's just other things. So I have to get it going because I don't want to work tomorrow.
Same.
It's very mild. Very good. You're very, very welcome. Have a great night. Have a great week. Or just turn on alerts for Julie's channel because all she does is sprints anyways. I have been posting a video every single week
for months.
For months now. So you shut your pie hole. Ice cream hole. You shut your ice cream hole. I'm glad I stopped it. I hope that you get good rest. Thank you. Yes, we will be here every Sunday because that's what we do. And yes, you can absolutely set your notifications for that giant old chunk of sprints. That's gonna be it for us tonight. We're gonna go prepare for the week.
Boo.
It's fine. It's fine. We've got more to look forward to this coming weekend. It'll get me there. I get to see little babies. So it'll be good. All right, friends. Thank you for joining us and helping us get some stuff done, keeping us accountable. We will see you on Sunday. Have a fantastic week. Do awesome things. Bye.